We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major
자,
League
보스턴이랑
Baseball.
5년 계약하고 나서 3선발로 데뷔전 칩니다. 데뷔전이라기보다 시즌 첫 경기죠. 이제 원샷 잡아줘. 보스턴 원샷이야. 상대는 제임스 팩스턴이네요.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at it.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
근데 상대가 양키스라니.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
구속이 너무 안 나. 구속이.
You have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
이제 더블 A에서 바로 올라왔잖아요. 메이저로. 트리플 안 겪고 바로 승급돼가지고 능력치를 올리기가 쉽지가 않았어.
No one aboard for him and 2 gone here in the first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Swing and a miss.
Nice changeup.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
와.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2
outs,
but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. An inning in the books. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it, and there's 1 away. Now in the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ahmed takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
양키스는 조심해야 돼. 진짜 한 해 잘못 걸리면 탈탈 털릴 수가 있기 때문에.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's down to third. Alberto gloves it. Throw in time and the side is retired.
더블 플레이 뭐냐.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat. Murphy, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Miguel Andujar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit to first.
그렇지.
Scooped up.
2루.
One there.
내가 콤 봤어야
He'll put
되는구나.
this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Malik Smith is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1.
오,
Relay
다행이다.
to first in time, and just like that, this.
오, 보가드. 근데 한 점은 좀 그렇다.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball just inside.
왜 아니야 스트라이크?
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Iglesias in
진짜
front,
내보내면 안 된다.
3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled
그렇지.
back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries
빗
to
맞은
get
것
a nibble.
같은데 꽤 멀리 가네.
Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Luke Voigt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0. Ground ball
오,
right
다행이다,
into the
야.
shift.
가운데로 들어갔으면 좀 홈런이야.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That misses, 2-0.
바깥쪽은 또 안 잡아줘.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded weakly toward third. Alberto has it.
무서워
Throw on to
상대하기가.
first gets him, and the side is retired.
야 점수 좀 더 내라. 얘도
Now the
조심해야지.
pitch. In there, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2
좋아.
as the changeup had him out in front there.
Put him away. Give me your best pitch right here. Here you go now.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And the
그렇지.
changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and
영리하게.
whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch
정면
to do it on.
승부는 피해야 돼,
It's
진짜.
really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Gio Urshela will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit back up the middle.
야 이게 또
And that is through into center field for a 1-out
잘
single.
긁혔는데 체인지업.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through.
가운데 노리고 있구나.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only
아
trip to the
저게
plate so
볼이야.
far. Count now a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the
잡어.
air toward the line and
그렇지.
right. Luplow is
오,
over near the
다행이다.
line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
아
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
박세네가
Trying to
걸리냐.
hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
위기다 위기.
In his career, Andujar is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The set and the 1-1.
그렇지.
Hit out
오
toward second.
다행이다.
That fields it
오.
cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Malik Smith.
The center fielder, Malik.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Left side, but well foul.
잘 치네.
Hit on the ground to short.
그렇지. 좋아.
Oh, just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Pops this one up.
좋다.
Ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Into the box, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. High in the air out to center field.
다행이다.
Is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
오, 야 저런 공은 홈런 치라고 주는 공이야. 나이스. 아. 이 친구들 진짜. 이거 진짜 잡아라. 그래.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at him, man. There's one.
나이스. 오, 좋다야. 몇 회까지 던지게 하는겨?
Coming to the plate now, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a strike to even the count.
9회까지 던지게 하는 거 아니겠지 설마?
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat.
야, 여기서
question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous?
그렇지. 오, 좋아. 양현종 시즌 첫 승. 야, 1대0이어서 역전당하나 했는데 다행이다.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays
랑 두 경기나 차이 나네. 보스턴 시작 좋네요. 자, 템파베이로 2승 상대 가는데 양현종 이제 원샷 잡혀요. 양키스 상대로 1승 7이닝 던지고 와 대단하죠. 오 뭐야? 거의 스윙 폼이 거폰데? 구속을 좀 끌어올려야겠다.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Great
오,
change
저런 거에
up there
나와주면
for
고맙죠.
the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin
나이스.
play. Popped him up. Smith in foul ground. Two
좋아.
gone. Set to get his day started, David Dahl. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Well, these Red Sox entering play. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Dahl at second with 2 down. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball.
겉에 참 끈질기네.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2. Here it is. Line to right side.
다행이다.
Nothing will come of the 2-out double.
잘했어, 일루수. 아, 맨신이 좀 벌써 쳐주지.
New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
스스고가 여기 있으면
And there is our officiating
최지만
crew in this one.
저기 뭐야, 이적했나?
Strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing,
오,
particularly at that low
양력
pitch.
좀
Freddie Ferguson,
잽싸요.
low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Brandon Lau is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and he's got
오히려
himself a base hit.
양키스보다 여기가 더 잘하는데?
Boy, D-Row, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
다행이다.
There's one. Digging in, Kevin Smith. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no. So striding in, Nate Lowe. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And that's down into left center for the base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side.
오히려 양키스보다 템파베이가 더 잘 치는 것 같아.
Randy Rosarena will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The second
나이스.
one on to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. 0-1 the count. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hernandez calls for it, and the inning is over.
거기서 더블 플레이가 왜 나오냐?
David Dahl to the plate now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
한 점 내는 게 그렇게 어렵더냐, 얘들아.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And up next will be Willie Adames. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Oh, and ouch! That one drilled him. And they'll have no play
야,
as he
내가
reaches first base
쫓아서
safely.
잡고 1루수 너가 들어갔어야지. 오, 부상 아니었어.
Plate
다행이다.
now, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Grounded
그렇지.
down the third baseline.
병살.
Devers has it. Hernandez at second. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by
빨리
a
던지지
step.
2루수.
First delivery to him on the way. Brendan Lau is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough
Slider.
spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a
그렇지.
miss, and that ends the inning.
오, 한 점 좋다. 아,
All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of
좋아.
second. And the 5th inning will
시프트
start
좋았다,
with a
이번에.
ground out, 1 away. Kevin Smith will be next. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
높게 던지면 안 돼, 절대.
And no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he pops him up,
그렇지.
drifting toward the left side of the infield.
좋아.
And there's out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nate Lowe. He singled his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulled toward right
좋아요.
center field.
승리 투수 조건 갖추죠.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in.
오, 좋아. 솔로 홈런. 2대0.
Up next for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another
잘하네,
chance.
커트를.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit. 2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm
항상
not sure,
이
but he may have
마지막이
been
문제야.
taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now a
나이스.
changeup locks
오,
him up as he
다행이다.
looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now
좋았어.
that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1.
아,
Relay
태그로
throw,
하지.
but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Settling in now, Willie Adames. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
여기만
Strike 1
넘기면
to
돼.
start the at-bat.
양현종.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
오!
This is hit high
오,
and
야,
deep out
홈런인
to
줄
left.
알았잖아.
A ball that's carrying.
어,
And he
다행이다.
makes a nice catch on the track. Is that? seventh inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter Yoshitsutsugo. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
꽤 멀리까지
He's
던지는데.
got it, and there's one away. Ready for another chance. Brandon Lau. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1 on the ground to the left side.
좋아.
On to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Austin Meadows is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off it to even the count.
아니 왜 안 잡아줘?
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty
몸쪽
unlikely
좋았냐?
to take you deep, but if you
코스 되게
allow him to get on
만족스러워하네.
base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game
Ah.
become a lot greater.
1-1 strike, the count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up
오,
only 2 runs, I don't
걸쳤어.
think he's working around him.
Count even at 2-2. In the
빨리 던져.
dirt, the throw will go
아.
to third. Throw down to third is thrown
야,
away.
이런
Right
식으로
down the
실점하는
left
게
field
어딨어?
line. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My
아,
goodness.
저 포수 저.
Fly ball out to right field.
황당한 그
Mancini
자체네.
makes the catch for out number 3.
아, 이렇게 또 2승이 날아가나? 아니 포수놈 때문에 아이. 어? 이걸 줘? 와 대박.
A one-run finish, 4-3. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've
자,
got a good matchup in store.
4경기
between
차인
the
토론토
Toronto Blue
상대로
Jays and the
시즌
Boston Red
2승
Sox.
도전 갑니다.
It's Red
양현종.
Sox baseball, and it's coming up next.
템파베이전 앞경기 좀 아쉬웠어요. 포수 실책 때문에. 근데 뭐 두 경기 나서 1승에 방어율 0.64에 14이닝 던진 거면 시즌 출발 좋습니다. 양현종.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
그렇지.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jonathan Villar is retired to lead off the ball game. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Yang is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
그렇지.
He'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning.
오! 시작부터 2대0. 좋아 좋아.
Now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Rtts the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
아, 이거 오, 야, 텔레즈가 달리기가 느리긴 느리구나.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
오, 이거는 내가 잡을게.
Yang is under it near the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
와우, 좋아. 3대0.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go
오, 야,
here in the
홈런인 줄
third.
알았다.
Hey, we're still in the early stages
좋아.
in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Brandon Drury is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Danny Jansen is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Blue Jays go down with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, Jonathan Villar. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. The pitch.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. He pulls this one into right. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Blue. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I think we're starting to see the frustration.
야.
Swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field.
아, 텔레즈한테 걸렸네.
Into the home bullpen for a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Grounded back
오
up the
나이스.
middle. Ahmed has it.
시프터 좋았어.
Throw gets him 2 down. Into the box now. Kevin Biggio hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in this. Brandon Drury will bat next. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit hard.
와, 쟤는 왜 이렇게 잘 쳐?
Tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
그래.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all
몸쪽.
ambush tactics.
오, 잘
First pitch
쳐네.
fastball middle in. He's able to drive
잘
that for
붙인
a
것
nice
같았는데.
single.
As a look, now the pitch. Jonathan Villar stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away.
맞네, 얘네가 지금 다
first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls
밑에만
and a strike to the
노리고
Jays leadoff batter.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now this is on the ground
그렇지.
first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for
1루
1.
좋아.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue the inning.
오, 4대1 좋아. 5대1, 6대1. 오.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of
나이스.
outfielder Mike
오,
Gerber.
멋지게
And
턴하면서.
the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2
잡았어야
to start
되는데.
this at bat. He looks
양현종.
really sharp so far to
아쉽네.
start the 7th.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come
잡어.
through.
아,
He'll try again. 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Smith is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rowdy
텔레즈 홈런
stands in as he
조심해야지.
looks at ball 1 here. A runner on first with 2 away.
아, 잘
Lined
치네.
into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no
여기서
further than
교체하려나?
second as there are 2 aboard now.
아, 맞네.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in.
좋아. 설마 5점 차인데. 어우, 좋아요. 양현종 2승 성공합니다.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end,
자, 템파베이랑 2경기 차이로 선두 유지하고 있습니다. 초반이긴 한데 양키스도 3경기 차로 바짝 따라갔고 블루제이스랑 볼티모어는 처지기 시작하네요. 오, 양현종 2위로 올라섰어요. 일단 크리스 세일도 3경기 나와서 2승했고 양현종과 컴플리트 게임 한 번 했네. 크리스 세일은 역시 다르긴 하네. 양현종이 ERA는 더 높네요. 양현종은 3경기 나서 퀄리티 스타트 2번. 자, MLB 더 쇼 20 로드 투 더 쇼 붉은 청룡 양현종 키우기 새 시즌 시작했고요. 오늘 3경기 중에 2승 성공했습니다. 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.